Good morning. Although there was a lot of Asian World Cup action yesterday, very little deliberate action, points required, etc. The 3 stars important. Australia, I suppose, with a win, guarantee themselves that second spot against a Japan not needing anything. Saudi Arabia needed the win. The Jordanians needed the win. And I think Iraq might have needed a win, but a red card scuppered their plans. So let's have a look at the standings. And you'll see that move for Jordan there. And Iraq could have done with a win yesterday. If you take 3 points away, Iraq with a win could have been competitive. But Jordan must win, did win. Australia just needed to guarantee the gap between themselves and Saudi Arabia remained despite the positive goal difference, and a win achieved that. Saudi Arabia got their win that they required to pressurise Australia and have a tilt at that second spot, but it was asking a little much, wasn't it, to get 3 points, expect Aussie to lose and expect the goal difference to be caught up. Spain against France, well, this again is a gentle reminder to you to expect the unexpected in these major semi-finals. 5-0 for the Champions League final, and now 5-4. Unbelievable, Jeff. 2-0 lead for Spain. If you read or listened to the podcast, you'll have realised that the French team was a little bit out of kilter. A lot of squad members involved in the Champions League final, as well as a long season. Few injury concerns as well. So even a 4-0 lead, it's not really too much of a shock, was it? Just catching up at the wrong time, injury concern-wise. But did you lay? Look at the time. It's a top 3 clash in the world. 55 minutes. It's very, very early. Why don't you lay Spain 4-0 up? I know I sound like Teresa Caputo, psychic medium, being able to suss this one out, but it's a late or nothing. It's a top 3 world clash. It's a semi-final. It's early enough in the second half. Sit back and you'll be very thankful for a Kylian Mbappe penalty, but then your whole life would have been shot from you with that Yamal goal. What a pity, because it ended 5-4. Had that Yamal goal not been scored, you'd have got that 4-0 to 4-4. Unbelievable, Jeff. So plenty of angles there. The laying at 1.01 with 35 minutes to go in the match, for me, a very obvious angle there. And that was about it yesterday. Looking on to today, and we've got the World Cup qualifiers. European leg. So there's plenty to look at there. I've done the research for you. I've done the FIFA World Rankings for members as well. Just looking at the standings, I think it's all kicking off. So it's a blank canvas today, which is good news for trading, because these odds are going to be accurate, you'd suspect. And quite a few odds on favourites today. 2.55 the favourite, Norway and Italy. It's interesting that Italy are not strong favourite. Is there an injury crisis for the Italians? Is there a reason why they're not favourite? Don't forget the FIFA World Rankings when you're looking at international football. That just gives you an additional angle in alongside the pre-match odds. That's what I use to gauge. So the FIFA World Rankings, you can go straight to UEFA. You'll see the top 3 clash yesterday. Spain against France. England, the world number 4. The Dutch going up to 6th. Pork and cheese down to 7th. Belgium and Italy, Germany, the top 10. Croatia are just outside, very short price favourite today. And the Swiss are top 20. Norway and Italy, where are the Norwegians? Well, they're 38th. and Italy, I think, are top 10. So I don't understand the market today. There must be a reason behind 2.55, the favourite. Maybe that reason will be in an injury list. I don't know. Let's have a look. Looking to win 3 consecutive World Cup qualifier matches for just the second time. So they're coming into this with a bit of momentum. But I don't know why. Why Italy are 2.55 given their world ranking. So that's something to look at there. Blank canvas today. Lots and lots of odds. 7.45 the only negative. It's a Friday today. Normally my day off because I'd like to be working weekends for you. It is a far better coupon today. Far more competitive in the European sense. 9.30 if you're still up and about. Colombia take on Peru in the World Cup qualifiers. And, of course, Venezuela, Bolivia. Bolivia at home would be favoured given the sea level, positive sea level for them. They're used to it at home, but they're away today. So that's about it. Again, it's just a very small bunch of matches. 7.45, you're probably not going to be hearing from me this evening, given it is my day off, and that, for me, would be something like a 2 a.m. start. Zambia, where I was born, playing Comoros today. The only gauge, really, 2.14, the favourite, would be a look at the rankings. So we can go Zambia, have a look at them all. Is this Africa? CAF, that's it. Zambia, 88th in the world. I could be playing for Zambia, you know. Playing 105th in the world. So they're not the best ranked sides on the planet, are they, the Africans? I don't know how important the COSAFA Cup is. But the rankings are with the Zambians. Let's not get too carried away, focusing on Zambia, Comoros. Looking at the tennis and all eyes moving towards Wimbledon and grass court tennis. Looking at yesterday's match. Too much to ask. Boisson against a world top 10 player to continue her romance with the French Open in front of home support. But I would have laid Kurigov winning the first set just because of that bluster from yesterday. Iga Swiatek and Sabalenka. It's a changing of the ranks now. World number 1 Sabalenka getting the best of it. But this is what I would have expected yesterday, a 3-setter. So bear that in mind. Would you have laid the first set winner? Simple as that. Because it's an ex-world number 1 playing a world number 1. On to today. And it's the big one. They're meeting again. And the last 2 occasions they've met, Alcaraz has won both in 2025. But in one of them, Musetti did win a set back. So that could be the potential today. I think it's a little bit too dismissive, 1.13. But he is 2 out of 2 Alcaraz in head-to-heads in 2025 against Musetti. I would still look to lay Alcaraz to be led 1-0 up if the odds are short enough after the first set. Jannik Sinner and Novak Djokovic. Well, a sudden shift in odds now from Novak 1.91 the other day, getting through that superbly to 4.33 outsider against Jannik Sinner. Now, this could be an all-Italian final, couldn't it? World number 1, Jannik Sinner. Novak, ex-world number 1. I draw your attention to Sabalenka, Swiatek earlier on. Ex-world number 1s playing each other, 3-setter. I'm expecting Novak to win at least a set. It's just a matter of finding the value angle in. Maybe it is if Jannik Sinner wins the first set, or if Jannik Sinner goes 2 sets up. Keep a bit of faith in Novak. This could be coming to the end of his career, so important for him to be hugely focused for this. His last match, 1.91, the favourite. And he got through 3-1 against Zverev, which for me is a really good yardstick, isn't it? Cameron Norrie as well. These are some good players. So I think there's a little bit more to go here. Easy enough on the rankings against Bublik for Sinner. You'd have expected him to easily beat 62nd in the world, but Bublik having an excellent tournament to get this deep. It's a fascinating match. I would be looking to take on a Sinner lead as early and as at low odds as I possibly could. That's it for today. You're unlikely to be hearing from me. I will do enhanced research for members of footballtradingprofits.com. I'll try to get a podcast of today's European action for you, because I think there's plenty of scope at 7:45 for these matches. They're very readable. The market's correct. Lots of odds on favourites, apart from Norway, Italy, which is a question mark for me. I would quite like Italy at those odds. Huge odds for Italy. Have a great day. Let's have a look at tomorrow. Anything more coming tomorrow? Well, we remain in international duty. So the European World Cup qualifiers continue. Alas, we've got some 8 o'clocks in North and Central America, which might be of interest. Almeria against Oviedo in the playoffs. Spanish La Liga 2. You see the importance now for those last gasp wins at the end of the season for both of these two sides. Got them into this position. Had to take points on the last day of the season. Almeria did. Real Oviedo did. Changed the whole complexion, and now they're in with a chance of promotion to La Liga, the big time. Fantastic stuff. Have a great day today. Watch out for the podcast a bit later on. If I am up and about 7:45, I will certainly follow the football. It's been a long while waiting for some quality, readable football, and we have it with today's coupon. Have a great day.